Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Am I good? Am I good? Yes, no, up, down, all around. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I really seriously don't know what happened real quick. Can you guys hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yay, everything's clear. All right, let me go ahead and just play this public service announcement video real quick, and then I'll get right with you guys real quick. Here's the public service announcement video from some random dude, and then I'll get with you real quick, real quick. Let me just play this video I made. I don't know. Just wanted the intro. Here's the intro, guys. Thank you all for coming. My fellow Americans, there are a bunch of imposters putting the tag. It's like eating and not knowing what it is. Hashtag Modern Day Breakfast Club. The people that are down are down. Got some cool stuff going on today. I will be talking to Rob and Elvie about long distance relationships. I'll see you guys on the flip side. And those people putting the tags, you could keep doing it. It's almost 170 channels on there, for God's sakes! Who are you people? Who are you? Who are you? I don't care, but I love the rest of you. I don't know. And I'm done. Peace out. And that was the public service announcement. I just thought I'd be negative for a little bit, and I'm done. I'm done. But yeah, there's a bunch of people putting the tags. It's cool, man. 170 people putting it up there, but I don't know who they are. Whatever. Who are you? Let me just say, let me pop on our guest here. I know you would love that one, Maiden. But all you guys up in here, I love you guys. You guys are fantastic people, and I just had such a hard time. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna even check. If they don't even check us out, they could go and wear that they can buy the new most expensive iPhone and not have any minutes to run it. That's what's probably happening. So I wanted to do a little bit of ranting, and I'm done. That's all I ever get, right? So let me go ahead and shout out the chat real quick. Oh my gosh, you know what? Let me pop up my guests, and then I'll shout at the chat as we go. Man, I had this weird, crazy hum going on. Let's go ahead and pop up these guys. I'm gonna bring Rob up on the stage. Hello, Rob. How you doing?
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Yeah, let me go bring up Elvie here, and then I'll explain. So I'm gonna pop you guys both up, and then I'll say hello to everybody that's running up in the chat. Hello, Elvie. How are you doing?
Hey guys, good morning here on this side of the world.
It is morning. All right, so let me just say hello to everybody up in the chat real quick. Oh my gosh, what is that on the top? I cannot see. Man,
Entertainment. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, Rook? Rob is up on here. Robert Springs, how you doing? Mimi's Place, hello, Mimi's Place. Lorenzo out and about. Alan Williamson, Charmaine, Gloria, hello, Bert, how you doing? Crystal's Adventure, hi. Maiden's World of Wax. Sable's Music. Knots, I think I gave Knots a what's up, Knots? Knots to Eat. Brian Basketballs, Tooth.
What's up, bro?
Alan Williamson talking about refrigerators. Roscoe and Lucy, that is Renee. Abby Garbon, hello. Miss J. Janet. Catatainment, Adam. And let's see, I'll just make sure. Rev Rats Rides, weird electrical noise. I don't know what happened. There was some weirdness. I was trying to use the headphone microphone thingy here, but it didn't work. And National Parks Princess DL, who's done 2 or 3 lives. Check out National Parks Princess DL, now doing lives. Rev Rats Rides will be doing a live on Sunday. And Tranquil, hello everyone, with the little small emoji going like this. Hi Tranquil. And then my buddy Raph of Allison Pearl Jam. And I don't want to miss anybody. Music, Peaceful Piano, wish you a very happy evening. And as I do to you too, sir. Thank you so much. Or ma'am. I don't know. Ma'am, sir. In the Philippines, they say ma'am, sir, right, Elvie?
Yeah, ma'am and sir, for respect.
Yeah, so if you're going to the Philippines and you're going to order something or go anywhere, they're going to call you ma'am, sir. And I'm like, dude, do I Do I get a choice or do I choose both? I don't know. Okay, yeah, ma'am, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am, sir. And then they look at you funny, like, no, you're ma'am, sir. I'm like, no, we're both ma'am, sir.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
So, like, yeah, if you go to Philippines, there's gonna be some cool stuff. I love the Philippines. As you may know, I'm half Ilocano, and yeah, ma'am, sir is a thing they say in the Philippines, and that's yes, in Makati, and it's like as back like 2006. By the time maybe they stopped doing it, maybe everybody is now ma'am or either sir. And then of course, ma'am, sir, and then Spine Tick Sith, which is has one of the best live streams up on a Saturday night at 10 p.m. Central, helping me out with the shorts and stuff like that. And Minimum Tierra, a friend I've known from long time ago, and the Rushmore Show, who also has a live stream that goes on Friday. So a lot of cool people up in the chat. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. And let me introduce you. So this guy right here is, I'm gonna point both ways because I always point the wrong way, is Rob of Ma Vida Loca, and this is LV Rose, right? So if you guys don't know these two, these are cool people that I've met from Rukoval, and yeah, they both have different. Rob is like starting to push up. He got 1K, and you know now he's just gonna run some lives, and both of them are. You guys are together, yes?
Yes, we're together.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then LV has a fantastic group of people that like to raid channels and stuff like that. Real quick, and then ma'am, sir. Yeah, man, now ma'am, sir is gonna be stuck in my head. A couple announcements real quick, and then I'll ask you guys some questions here. We have a dance challenge. Rob, are you joining the dance challenge?
No, I can't. I have a lot of things going on right now.
It's a short video. Yeah, you just make a short and then just save it for the 29th.
Too much things going on right now in my life.
That's fine. That is so fine. How about you, LV? You're gonna join the dance challenge?
Oh my God, Bert, dancing is not for me really. If you can see a bamboo tree swaying, that's me dancing. So
Okay.
Probably
At least I asked. But anyway, those of you guys are interested in the dance challenge, see my buddy Allison Pearl Jam. Raph, what's up? And I think I saw Mimi's place. Hello, Mimi. See him. The prize is up to, let's see, we are up to $380 at this point. And yeah, we're gonna on the 29th, we're gonna bring all the shorts. We're not gonna list it, right? And then we're gonna watch all those shorts. And then the following Tuesday, which 29th is Thursday, following Tuesday, we're gonna go and vote for it and announce the winners and stuff like that. So that's coming up. On the 6th is a big one. I'm gonna have, let's see, we're gonna be talking about AI, which is, you know, pretty interesting. And I was lucky enough to get some awesome people to come and talk about the AI that they're doing. So we have where's my gosh, where's my banner? Where's my banner? Okay. Right. So February 6th is a big one. So this is next Tuesday. I'm going to have 4 people on the panel. We're going to have Spine Tick Sith. We're going to have Rascal and Lucy. We're going to have Maiden's World of Wax and From the Hilt Logan. And they all have a different element that they bring to when they make AI. And they're all doing super fantastic in what they do. So that's going to be a cool one on the 6th. And then on the 20th, I'm finally going to get my buddy up on here and we're going to talk live stream style. Allison Pearl Jam's going to pop on for the first time. And I'm pretty excited about that. And then that's kind of what I got going on. Oh, there is another hashtag challenge. If you guys want to be part of this, it's like create a short or a video every single day. It's by Adriana Kodran. I'm doing it, and I'm doing it like teacher style, like getting along with your coworkers. So that's what I'm running. And so far, I dropped 4 shorts a day. And the way it's working out, it's like the amount of shorts I put out, it's... average, like, okay, so a day I get around 6,000 or 7,000 views off shorts, and that's because I drop 4 and I delete the sucky ones and I move on. So it's doing pretty good. Like usually I'd only get 2,000, and I got that idea from Sith of Spine Ticks. Thank you so much. And then that's kind of what we got going on. Let me go roll this right here on the bottom, the ticker tape. All right, so let me catch up with chat. Did you guys see anybody asking questions or anything like that?
not yet.
Yeah. All right. In case you guys are just popping up. Okay, I got a text from my buddy Raph. John just dropped. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, John. Is that for the dance challenge, buddy? Yes, and then we got 4 cats in a Virginia mountain shack. That's my buddy John Swarzik. He dropped 20. I guess we'll put that towards the dance challenge. And then let's see who else we got going on. And I'll announce you guys. Let me just catch these people. Judy, hello. How you doing, Judy? She always wins my top commenter for the month. I sent her a card for being that. Sports card ripping teacher, what's up? DL, yes, I think I did say hello to you, but hello again, DL. She's did 2 lives already. Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles, what's up? How you doing? And I think that's it. Guys, if you're just popping in, this is Rob and LV, right? So Rob is Ma Vida Loca, and this is LV Rose Inso. And LV has a huge, like a big following, you know, in the Philippines and stuff like that. And
Not that
she's
big though.
well, your
Don't be
crew
modest.
come on, your crew likes to
She's
rate
an
people.
influencer at this point.
Yeah, she is. So like, what's cool is what I've learned. I've never really seen it. I thought a raid was a bad thing, LV, but your raids are cool because I would go from like 60 likes on the live stream, and now it's popping close to 100 likes, which is fantastic. From what I'm told, that's pretty cool to get 100 likes almost on a live stream, and all of that happens through your raids, which are fantastic. So guys, that's LV, and if you ever see you're just doing a live stream, a silent live, and you see LV raid, that's her right there. She is an influencer.
Get it stuck to your head. You're an influencer at this point.
You are, LV.
I cannot
then-
even accept the hashtag influencer.
I'm pretty sure there's more to it all. I got the Burpee Giant in here. Hopefully you're doing well. Mr. Burpee Giant hit 1K and now is working his way towards the watch hours. And I will have him on eventually. Influ season. Hey, what's up, CCC, Corner Clubhouse, and Cobalt? So yeah, I have LV and Rob up on here. And LV is an influencer, and Rob can be, but he's like, I'm just gonna take it all light and be okay. He's rolling in it pretty smooth, but every time he comes up on the live stream, you have that ability to push it out and go several hours. But he's just doing it for fun for now until he's like, oh yeah, this is a fun thing. So yeah, they're together, right? And I'll just make sure closing in on 700. Good job, Rushmore. Keep up that. Okay, so maybe we'll start ladies first. So how did you guys meet, LV?
You go first.
Really?
Yeah, don't be shy about it.
Met her here in Whitey though. My goodness, my English is running out. We met her in here in Whitey. Someone just introduced us. Like I was doing a live stream, and then somebody brought Rob in my stream, and then we were having fun. If you tune into my past live streams, I was just having fun, making everyone laugh, and then positivity. And then they showed up in my stream. Him and his best friend, if you know El Barto is his best friend. They showed up in my stream, and then we got along just fine because they were those who loves my screams. If you don't know, guys, I love screaming in my stream. So they were the ones who really no, I won't scream.
I'll take mine's opposite.
No,
yeah. They were the ones.
That's the scream.
Dude, we're talking about people not screaming.
Speaking of screams, oh my god.
Hey, LV, Rocky beat you to it. Rocky knew you were about to scream. He stole your thunder, LV. Like, he knew you were about to scream. I apologize for Rocky, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah.
Gusto Mako, Rocky.
They were the ones who love my screams though. And then the rest was history. I guess.
That is awesome. And again, guys, I totally apologize for Rocky. And I don't apologize. I cannot control what he does. So I just love him enough. So if he screams and stuff, he beats you to it. But LV actually has a louder scream than that. The first time I heard it, I was wearing headphones. I'm like, holy crap.
Dial it back.
What the hell? I put $1. So let me see what happens. Oh my god. So anyway, if you're just walking in here, John, thank you so much, man, for the 20. We are now up to $400 on that dance challenge. So Rap's going to do the math because I suck at math, even though I have a master's degree back there on the wall. This is Rob, Ma Vida Loca, and this is LV. And some people were like, Vikings, I didn't know they're together. So they are together, right? And the only reason why I know this is because like I have Rob's number. We talk behind the scenes, just as I talked to about 9 or 10 of you guys actually on the phone and stuff. You guys have become my friends and stuff like that, which is fantastic. I love this. So yeah, I was like, hey, let's talk about like long distance relationship, which is long. You guys never actually met in person, right?
No, we haven't.
That's
We haven't. And
haven't.
we just made, funny enough, we just made a month today, like of a
Yeah.
long distance. We talk every day. Honestly, we video call. We have a lot of time off the stream. Like we literally, I'll get out of work, I'll call her, or I'll video call her if I have time. I know that it's a huge. I think it's a 12-hour time difference differential. So by the
12
time I'm
hours?
sleeping, she's waking up, and vice versa.
Oh
But
my
we make
gosh.
it work.
So yeah, Elvie is in the Philippines and you are in you what, New Jersey?
Yeah, New Jersey.
Jersey City. Why don't you have an accent like the Jersey boys? Like
Because
did
I'm
you
not
ever
from New Jersey originally.
but did you like see Stookie around or that guy? You remember Jersey
Stay away.
City?
That's in the shore. That's down South Jersey. I'm more towards North Jersey.
Okay,
I
so
work
no.
close to the city, so that's why I'm like more geared towards the north side.
Well, yeah, because I'm from Guam and all I knew was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Jersey and I'm gonna see like those people, like the way they dance like this, that.
It's a typical. I get that
Yeah.
stereotype a lot. I'm like, I'm not from New Jersey. I just live here.
You're from California, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have some other people from California up in here. We got Allison Pro Jam, we got Janet, Miss J, we have
MPP.
MPP, DL. MPP is also called DL. I ask a lot of people their
Okay.
first name, and it's almost like sometimes they'll give me their first name, sometimes I'm just fine with this name. I'm like, we're cool then. As you know, my name is Bert, but my actual name is Albert. My middle name is Rubio, and that's it. So like, yeah, so that DL is National Parks Princess. And hold on, what's up, Melissa, Heine, or Jane? Depending on where we're at. What's up, Harry Humstone? If you guys are just popping in, this is LV and Rob, Mi Vida Loca, and LV Rose
So
Inso.
in the house.
Yeah, so we got some people up.
Spine
Oh
Ticks.
yeah, and Spine Ticks is also there. By the way, Rob, I'm gonna be going to California in the summer around June, and I plan on either whoever wants to come to San Diego, or I can make a road trip up to as far as up to like the Golden Gate Bridge and check it out. So I might be able to meet like 4 or 5 people on YouTube. So that's pretty exciting. I know I'm definitely gonna
Sick,
check
man.
out Raph. He's one of my oldest buddies. He's actually my oldest buddy on YouTube, and he's a fellow Filipino.
Yeah, for
In
sure.
case you guys didn't know that, but it's been pretty cool.
Filipino?
And then Raf, Allison Pro Jam is a fellow Filipino kababayan. So yeah, yeah, and he's actually one of the first people that talked to me on YouTube. Him and Fong Foodie Adventure, right? So it's been a very fantastic journey. Like we would just like. That's when I had 2 comments in my videos. I'm like, oh gosh, and that was my wife and some random person. And I was like, that random person was Raf, and now here we are with this cool, awesome community called the Modern Day Breakfast Club, and so on and so forth, right? So, and then, so Rob, you guys met on a live stream. How did you like just popped in to LV? Like, let's go check out LV's live stream. Let's go, one of those things.
I guess just to like bounce back off of what LV was saying, we had somebody who kind of mutually like suggested each other's channel, so I kind of followed through. I was in a chat just like this, and said person just announced their link, so I went there, checked it out, and immediately like something like initially just seeing her like being responsive and just like even welcoming me to her stream and just like. Not like ignoring me, some people will just ignore you as a first person going into their stream. But she actually wanted to get to know me, like just off the first day, just chat. So I felt like a cool little connection right off the bat, and I would keep going back and forth to her streams. And she would eventually, when I start live streaming, she would come to mine.
That's fantastic.
And, yeah.
We have a person who used to live in Jersey. I was just looking at chat. Harry.
Yeah, I was
Humstone.
reading that.
Yeah, Harry Humstone collects like things and stuff like that. So yeah, Woodstown High School, and then cross over the bridge to the Delaware, like
Wow,
George
that's so
Washington,
far. That's
right?
all the way south.
Cross Washington, crossing the Delaware, and wow, and never came back. Yeah, so I've only been to Jersey once, and I stayed there because I couldn't afford to stay in New York City when I went to visit. So I was like, I'll stay in Jersey, and I went there. I was like, holy crap, Jersey's kind of dangerous. You could tell, like, as I used to be a bad guy, like, so I know what bad guys look like. and how they move. I'm like, those are bad guys right there. But it was just no money, staying at some random place. Saving money sometimes is probably not a good idea. So when do you guys plan on like meeting? When's the first time we're gonna actually meet?
So based on everything, I wanted to do like some travel vlogs as well. So I figured, why not? For summer. I know the summer is probably not the best ideal time to go to the Philippines, but it's probably the only time I can actually go. For my work. So probably like late August or late July. Still trying to figure out, what month, but it's definitely gonna be late summer. Initially, maybe for like 3 weeks at most.
Fantastic. So I mean that's good. 3 weeks is just enough. It's like right at the edge of not too short, and right at the edge of just enough to just test drive, maybe like test each other out kind of thing. Because it's different, guys. Like, and before I go on to this, because I'm not trying to be like therapist, because I do have a minor in psychology, but I'm not gonna use that on you. I'm not gonna do this. But thank you so much, Viking Gaming, FGKMKMZ. Thank you so much, Raf. We'll go ahead and put that towards that dance challenge. So we are now up to $410 on the dance challenge. Thank you so much, Viking. Thank you so much. People are gonna be dancing. Elvi, you gotta dance, man. You could even make the chicken dance before you kill the chicken in your yard. That guy keeps telling you to kill. Make it dance first. Make the chicken dance. What's crazy is I don't know, guys. If you ever got a real chicken to eat from the yard, you cut the head, and sometimes it will run. And like, oh my God, you've never seen that? Like, it's crazy. They'll run for a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to eat that.
You're gonna traumatize her telling her that.
Yeah. So Elvi, you can do whatever you want with the dance challenge. Just talk to Raf. It's open. You don't have to dance. I suck at dancing, but yeah, man. So like, where was I getting at? But thank you, John, and thank you, Viking Gamer. I was gonna say, yeah, 3 weeks is probably enough to just feel it out, right? Because really it's different when you're like this on the phone and stuff like that. But as far as me, I'm not trying to discourage you guys, but right, for me, like, I need to see a person's mood and actually feel the vibe. Like I'm talking to you now, but I can't feel your vibe just based on when you're, how I see on the screen. I'm like an empath, right? So I can feel kind of emotions when someone's sad or mad. I can feel it. I walk in the room like, hey, what's going on here? Nothing. You guys are lying. Someone was fighting in here, and they're like, oh yeah, sir, it was so and so. That's me when I was a 6th grade teacher. I'd go use the restroom. I come back. I said, hey, what just happened? Nothing. Stop lying. And then they're like, yeah. So these two were arguing, Mr. Wan, and so on. I knew it. I could feel that nonsense. So
no, it's not arguing, more or less. It's just I have some personal things going on, so it kind of just. To put it short, I have some things going on. It's something between me and her. It's just she understands though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just like, you guys just go and just hang out and what after you meet and stuff. What's the next step after? Is this this is the first plan, and we'll see what's happened afterwards?
It's the first plan. We're gonna see how, like you were explaining to get an actual organic feel. Like, yeah, it's different being on the phone, but like organic is the thing we actually want to have that. And okay, this is good. I want to meet her mother. I've already talked to her mother, so we have a nice little connection, and she's super sweet. Get to explore the Philippines. Obviously, I've never been there, so that'd be a first as well. And,
you're gonna love it, Rob. You're gonna love it so much, man. And I'm pretty sure LV, when he comes to, are you in the province?
Yeah, in the province. If you know the province of General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao's province.
Oh, hey. Manny Pacquiao, is he still like the governor or some like the Lord King Savior over there of that area?
Yeah, he's still, and his brothers, I guess.
And the barangay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, hey man, Rob, you are gonna love it, because what's gonna happen, right? I'm not gonna spoil. I'm just gonna make it a surprise. I'm gonna make it a surprise. I'll tell you this though: when you go to the airport, it's gonna be everybody. Everybody in the world is gonna come and meet you.
Oh God.
And
really?
They're all gonna be with LV. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, cause when I went to meet my wife's dad and stuff, I'm like, who are all these people? It's like, who is all these people here? I thought it was just your dad and your mom. Who are all these people here? And yeah, like the van was so full. It was fun. Then when you get to the province, it's super fun. It's just like food, food, food. 5 times you're gonna eat 5 times, and everyone's gonna treat you so nice. It's gonna be fantastic, man.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
looking forward to going to boodle fights and just eating with my hands traditionally. How I've been to some already, so I already know how to
yeah, that
eat
is
that
called
traditional culture.
kamayan, to eat with your
Yeah,
hands. Uh,
Hawaiian. Yeah.
yes, National Park Experiences DLC will have an entourage, and some of them are gonna be like people who are helping also, like the not the maid, but like the people that work in the house too. So there's gonna be a lot of people coming in, Rob, and it's gonna be fun. But do me a favor, Rob, when you go there, make sure, there's gonna be a lot of people that's her people. But there's gonna right when you go outside the airport, there's gonna be other people trying to grab your bags and stuff. I gave my bag to this one guy. Holy crap! I thought this hurt my wife's people. Then we get to the van. The guy puts it there. And he puts his hand out. I'm like, oh crap! So I gave him like $5, and then I was like, hey. Then I realized like he walks off. I'm like, who the hell? What? Oh my god!
Oh,
Look
he
at this
wasn't
guy.
even part of the family. Wow.
How was I to know? Like I don't know. I just thought I was gonna meet the parents, like meet the parents, like the movie, with with the
Now I
fucker
get
guy.
Rob's gonna be traumatized.
No, it's fun, Rob.
I'm just bringing my duffel bag. I'm not gonna
Just
bring a
hold your
whole
bag.
luggage.
Just say, I got it. It's
I'm
okay.
bringing a duffel
Just
bag.
because, it's okay. And then, yeah, John, I am a dancing fool. I'm going to have to dance for the challenge, guys. LB, I suck at dancing. You probably are better than me. So, like, yeah, if you want to join, that's fine. And then what will happen is maybe before we'll send the card over to Robert, or maybe PayPal. PayPal will be easy. Yeah, guys, if you're wondering, what we might do is gift cards, but it might be a PayPal thing for the dance challenge. I'm trying to check chat and make sure I'm not missing anything or anybody popping in. What's up, Dirk Remington? One of the best names up here on the YouTube. A good, strong name like Dirk Remington. He goes on road trips. It's fun. I love going on road trips. Lorenzo. Okay. Let's see. So, how? I'm trying to figure out. So,
Oh, by the
how?
way, LV might surprise your stream and bless them with her interpretation of "Dreaming
No,
for You" by Selena. She was singing it yesterday, so I
no.
requested. I'm like, can you sing it? At least everyone would love to see it. I mean, see it. They heard it already, so it'd be a
I
nice
want
stream on
to.
top of that.
Road trips
Maybe
are the
next.
best.
And that's my favorite song from Selena. So and she sings it to me like almost I don't know every other night.
Yeah, yeah, Adam's gonna be rolling. So really, come on, LP, you can do this.
Come
It's
on,
I do it all. I did it for
you don't
three
need a
and a half
mic.
hours. I was even singing songs I didn't even know. Like, oh my god, I was singing Nancy Sinatra. Let's go. It's fun. But
She doesn't need a mic. She thinks she needs a mic.
No. I'm shy
yeah,
though. I don't
You can do
really
it.
think on another
yeah,
stream because
it's okay. I don't want to. She's gonna scream, Rob, and it's gonna break my ears because I have this turned up so I can hear you. I recently went to Australia for a vacation and got slammed from the Filipino community for not going to see my Filipino wife. So it's kind of the same thing, Rob. They're gonna swamp you. They will swamp you, but it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, off from the airport. It's gonna be so fun. You'll like it. And Rob, what is your nationality?
Oh, my nationality? I'm Colombian and Peruvian.
But so you do have like big families too, right? Like me, my family, I have like big families anyway. So I was not too like freaked out. I was just like, how are we all gonna fit in the van? Like, because I'm used to like on Guam, like everybody knows everybody. So when we have something, it's like there's like at least 30 plus people at a party. There's like there's nothing less than 30. Like you go
Right.
here in the United States, you go to a party, it's like five of you, bring your own stuff. Like, what do you mean bring my own food? Like I thought this is a party. So I had to learn some of that stuff. So I think you'll be okay. What's up, Bright Azell? And so you're Colombian. Like who is don't
Colombian and
even
Peruvian.
Peruvian. And then when did you were you always in California? Did you grow up there?
Yeah, we grew up there. Like I just came out here for work, and it's been good. I mean, I like my initial start here, and I plan to go back, but I want to have my own. I had my inspirations, so I made it here. So I plan tentatively, like in the next year, to go back. With everything I learned over here.
That's fantastic. And then what kind of I don't know, do can you say what kind of work you do?
I mean, yeah, I work visual, so I work for a company called Weatherproof Vintage. So they have like stores across the country. Like I literally go to certain big doors. I'm in the visual department. I mean, I don't want to get into the whole area, but yeah, I deal with visual pretty much.
Visual. So is that like sales or something like that?
No, more like, for example, main stores. Like if a Macy's, like downtown Boston, I had to go set up a window display for our brand that we rent out a space there. So I'll go there for like 3 days, help set up the visual display that we have rented out from Macy's. Or I'll go to California to do work in Topanga at their Macy's. Like this spring is going to be kind of crazy for me with work too.
Visual display. That's kind of, why am I thinking of the movie Mannequin?
I mean, I do deal with I set up mannequins.
Have you seen okay, so have you seen the movie Mannequin? It's really old. Like this mannequin, it turns into a lady. And I think the lady's the lady from Sex and the City.
Oh, I seen it. I think it rings a bell because when you said she turns into a lady.
Yeah, she
feel like I
turns
know what
into
you're
a
talking-
lady, but then like I don't know, like she turns in back into a mannequin and back and forth. It's one of the older shows. I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but that's kind of, what if you had to do some kind of thing and have to do it in like Makati or something, like in the Philippines.
Oh my
is
God,
is
I
there
don't
any
know.
openings for that? Like it's a free trip to visit LV, right?
I mean, that would be a free trip, right? I could expense it out.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna correct that, John. Correction. Where I am from in Katy, Texas, where like little friends that I've actually been to, it's small. But yes, like where John stays in like Virginia and stuff, where it's more close knit, the parties are bigger. It could be as close as like what I'm used to in Guam. I'm gonna retract my statement. But where I'm from here in Katy, it's like I go to parties and there's like 7, 8 people. I'm like, okay, but yeah, I do know because when living in West Virginia, when I go to the family stuff, it's pretty huge. And
That's cool. Can I make a
what's
comment?
yeah, go
Well,
for it, go for it.
I don't know if you maybe it was because I know the chat's going up, but Knots posted. He said, "If LV sings, I'll donate. If LV sings Selena, I'll donate 5 entries on her channel."
Hey, LV, 5 entries. Late at night when for all the world was sleeping. That song, right?
Thinking.
But we can only
Not.
sing like 4 seconds of it. Yeah, that is.
We'll be your backup singers. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. See, so Burpee Giants knows that movie, and the guy is
Oh,
Hollywood.
sweet.
The guy, but he was like the window displacer guy. His name was Hollywood, and he was like so like out there. Like I know that's not you, Rob, but like it was.
Definitely not me.
See you later, cool gamer. And LV, what do you do?
Oh, I'm actually all over the place though. Aside from YouTube, I have like lots of side hustles everywhere. So, but most of the time I'm just at home. Yeah, most of the time I'm just at home. I don't have that kind like 9 to 5 kind of job here in the Philippines. Yeah, I just have those side hustles like in the farm. Sometimes I go to my friend's business store online, those kind of stuff. That's why I can adjust on Rob's time since we have 13-hour time difference. So whenever he is available, I'm available as well. That's the difference there because if I work 9 to 5 here in the Philippines, we won't really meet. Our time won't meet. Like him waking up, it's me sleeping. I'm waking up, him sleeping. So if I work 9 to 5 here in the Philippines, we won't meet. That's why fortunately I don't have that kind of job, which is very nice because yeah, Rushmore commented something there in the live chat that long distance relationship it's really indeed tough. Really tough.
It
Like you
is
need to understand each other.
that,
You
and
need to
I'm
understand.
pretty sure you guys
Yep.
spoke a lot, right? So Shane Tyron was saying she's a sweetheart, always enjoy her lives. I do. I hang in there and like I usually have mine and I go to yours and I'm like, all right, I got this. And I'm like, it's fast and I'm like, what is happening here? Where are these people coming from? And I'm like, oh, I get it. It's fun. Your lives are real quick and fun and your screaming is cool and it's like this is it's a cool thing in the raids. And John wants me to make sure that you say more stuff, LV. So I'll give you another question. So
Woo! John!
he's like, why isn't LV talking more? So let's see. Let's
Thank
see.
you. There you go.
What is your? Have you been to the United States, LV?
Haven't.
Oh,
I haven't.
Why not?
Never.
Ever?
Because
Wha-
because it's when you I dreamed of being there. Like I dream of traveling there. I love traveling most of the time. It's just that the budget, it's too much for a Filipino to go on a trip from Philippines to United States. Like we need to in Philippine peso, that would be 150 to 200,000 pesos for just a single trip, not including your like budget, your allowance there for food and etc. etc. But I would love to, I would love to. It's just that there will be. I mean, there's no opportunity to be there. Yeah, just like
maybe
a lot of Filipinos.
maybe you guys could work that out somehow, right, Rob? Like, how about
Yeah,
what's
so I mean, there's obviously legal ways to do it, but I mean, it's not just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna marry LV, and
Oh no, no. Here
I
we
would
go. No,
never
wait,
rush myself
Dude,
into
YouTube.
that's
something
They didn't
like
say that,
that.
YouTube. Just in
No, I
case
know, I
later
know.
on. We're just messing. This is for entertainment only. We're just pretending. We're
It's
just
something
asking
that we
questions.
have to obviously, yes, we
But
are dating long distance, but like I can go
uh,
there, at my leisure. Obviously, when I have time from work, but who
yeah.
knows? I don't want to put a time on it. It just the time is going
Yeah,
fine. Me and her
Yeah,
are
I
still
just
young.
curious because I'm pretty sure she really, really, really seriously wants to go to check and see the United States, see New York
No,
for sure. She wants to see these
right.
oh
places like
wow.
in the movies. Like when I was in Guam, I was like, I want to go see the Golden Gate Bridge. Then I was like,
Yeah,
oh my God, that's so nice. And then I went to New York. I was like, holy crap, this is awesome. So like even I can imagine. And what's the visa like? Just for instance, I know it's expensive, LV, because like if I
it,
were to fly back to Guam, it's like I'm not. It's like 3,000, 5,000 US maybe. And but then luckily I could stay with someone. But then you're probably looking, if you want to do a month, you're probably looking like at least that 5,000 US. It's if
yeah.
you're having to stay and do all of that. And I
Mm.
think what's the visa like? Have you checked, Rob? Like how long can she visit?
Isn't it 6 months she could visit
It's
and then she
six
has to go
months.
back, and then she has to go
Yeah, for
6 months
the tourist
back to the
visa.
Philippines
Yeah, for
until
the
there's an
tourist.
established, legal parameter set
Yeah.
Yeah,
through an attorney or power of attorney.
or she could
Mm-hmm.
just hide, right? Like just run away. You guys live at the grid, like live in the
Oh my
forest.
God, Bert, I can't believe you're
Dude,
saying this on open air. Like,
I'm just messing
now
around.
she's
Like
gonna be now she's gonna be flagged when she comes in here as a visitor.
she will not. I hope we're really that important that they're gonna check on us.
No,
No,
I'm
you
kidding.
guys
I'm
could
Yeah.
kidding.
do.
I'm kidding.
You could do a YouTube channel like, hey guys, we're not telling you where we're at. National Parks Princess hooked us up. There's this nice park. We're not sure, but we're hiding. Like that'd be like super big. Then LBU won't have to work because your YouTube channel is gonna be like 1 million
Yeah.
views every time, right, Rob? Like we're on the run right now. We're in the forest, but I think they're coming, so we're gonna go hide. Like, I don't know. I mean, in the U.S., they kind of go after a specific group, right? They're not really like, hey, where's that Filipino guy? Like they're like, it's okay. Like, kind of,
But
kind of
isn't it dangerous though to be like that in US?
to be
Like
without a
like
document.
yeah,
Undocumented.
No. I have a lot. I
As long
have
as
a
you're
lot
not
of
doing any
people.
crimes, you have rights still as a human being.
You do, and yeah, so yeah, for sure. If you're gonna come and do bad stuff, then yeah, it's dangerous because they're
That's
gonna
another
stop you
story.
and say, "Hey, where's your stuff at?" Like, "Oh, I don't have it," and they were like, "Send me back to the Philippines. I don't have money." Okay.
yeah. Are they gonna deport you directly or they gonna jail you first and then deport?
I don't know. I actually
No.
don't know. Uh, but you're gonna be fine. It's okay. Like I don't even know why I brought that up.
How would you do that?
No, you're gonna be fine. It's just like what we see in the news. It's not as bad as what you see. Like I'm here in Texas, and it's not like I see all these people trying to get rounded up. I hardly ever see that. Um, but yeah, I know it's my friend. I know what's his name. Viking. He said he went to Australia or something. I had a friend on Guam who got married to a lady in Australia, and it took a really long time for him to get the paperwork. Then she comes and they finally get together. Um, but I'd never really understood. I was like, oh my gosh! But they made it work. He went and he met her. He bought some like surfboards and stuff and did a shop and met her and was on the phone with her, kind of like what you guys are doing. And then eventually they did the whatever it is, and then it worked, right? So I guess like you said, it's about communication, right?
Yeah, yeah, indeed.
Yeah,
It's really
totally.
important. Communication and trust. Trust, communication and trust. That's the two things that is really so important when it comes to long distance relationship. Because
Especially when
if
you're
you
dating in YouTube. Wait, go ahead, finish. I'll wait till you finish.
because if you don't have that kind of like trust, you always doubt the person. Like whenever you can't see him, or you're not receiving any messages from him, you're gonna doubt the person. But if you have trust though, and then you communicate well, like for example for us, whenever we had this some kind of like disagreement, I won't call it fight though, because it's really normal that inside the relationship you will really have a disagreement. But when if you have this right kind of communication, like you talk to each other the issues between you, you're gonna be all right. That's what we are working, like, for real. We are working it out like that. Like whenever I have issues about him, I will say it. Whenever he got issues with me, he will say it, and then vice versa. And then after that, we're gonna be okay. We won't really let the time pass by that we're not good. That's that's one of the key, I guess,
I
to
think
have a good relationship when it comes to long distance communication.
that is fantastic. Rob, what were you were gonna say something on top,
No,
or
I was just gonna interject and say like, you know, it's never really me and her having an argument. Like even I might have something going on personal, or she might have something going on personal, but stemming from like a YouTube, our relationship is started from YouTube. In any channel or any community you come from, there's, I guess, how to say it. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but there is drama. So unfortunately, like drama might
Yeah.
linger, and it might, plant seeds, and it might kind of unintentionally cause a little bit of friction just between us. But at the end of the day, when we talk it out, it's nothing that we have. It's just stuff that's going through the YouTube net that kind of just won't really go away.
that's
Mm.
that's some good stuff. And like, let me catch up with the chat real quick. So Maiden
Mhm.
says you guys look great together, man. Um, and then Viking also said a lot of time chatting with me. I guess that's another channel, right? Related 5 year long distance with my partner. So baby steps, definitely take the time to get to know each other, which you guys are and stuff like that, because you guys are talking, right?
Totally.
And that's
Mhm.
that communication part. I mean, that's the biggest one where people who have attempted, they don't really communicate the right way. They do, but when they use the missing, that missing a certain person, so you don't really say what's on your mind, but you just say like just all like, hey, I miss you so much and this and that, da. You don't like bring up concerns. Like I have a concern. It's like I'm gonna only say all this lovey-dovey stuff, and that's like immature younger people that go into it and they, I can't do that. It's too hard, right? It's so it looks like since you guys are talking, and then both of you guys are got this presence of presenting things and talking and stuff like that. It's not hard to talk. Um, you can
It's not.
speak. You can speak your mind just based off
Yeah.
like Rob's live stream, your live stream. Your mind is already coming out speaking. You say what you feel. You don't hold it back. And it's never good to hold stuff back, right? So that I just wanted to add that like I think you guys will be fine because like if Rob says, man, I don't know, I'm feeling like it's this weird right now. I'm not too sure. Then you'll say, well, what are you talking about? Then oh, I feel good. A lot of times people just need to talk the other person off the ledge of whatever the ledge is, right? Because a little thing could like cause doubt. Doubt causes insecurity.
For
Insecurity
sure.
causes the lack of trust, and that lack of trust breaks bonds, right? So
True.
I think you guys are gonna be fine based on just your personalities, right? from what I know and what I've seen on your live streams and stuff, and talking to Rob and just it's cool and you're spending all that time talking, and I'm excited for you guys to like actually meet and stuff like that. It's gonna be probably pretty fun, right?
Yeah, it's Rob too,
Definitely.
because he's got a job. Like I'm just waiting he going to be available in Philippines. But I also told him that if like your job doesn't permit you to do so, like the earliest, it's okay because I'm good. I'm still good.
That's
In long distance relationship, you need to understand each other though. Like you should not put your pride first. You should understand the other person, at the same time the other person should understand you as well to make it work.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people. The giant had a best friend, met a girl from the Philippines, and then they got married went to the Philippines for the honeymoon, right? So, I mean, it's one of those things, and it's gonna be hard because I've tried those things, and I'm like, oh my God, that's hard. But I could only most people attempt those things when they're very very young,
Oh.
like if you graduate from high school and like one person goes to that college and that person goes to that college, and it's like
Mm,
you don't
okay.
even know who you are at this point. Then you both go, then you find yourself here, this person finds themselves here, and next thing you know, oh my God, maybe we're not even right for each other at this point because I wasn't even who I was yet, right? So that's why I know they say most long distance relationships fail. Yes, they do, because most of those occur from high school kids together who go different directions, college or military, whatever it is, and both of them were not fully grown and mature enough to know who they were, right? So I'm pretty sure both of you guys already kind of like established who you are and what your morals and
Definitely.
ideals, and so
Oh
that's
yeah.
that. It's easier. So
Absolutely.
if anyone ever told you it's hard, it's most of them, 95% of them fail. Yeah, for sure, because most of those are little younger kids, don't even know who they are doing this. So if someone says that, say yeah, but look at this. Break down the statistics. Look at our age bracket and see if what does that look like in our age bracket. We both have this and that. We're already here at this point. So can you give me the statistics on that? So don't let statistics freak you out because they're skewed. Most of that's young people that don't even know who they are. Like no one really understands who they are until they're like 22, 23, maybe 24. Are you guys? You guys
Mm-hmm.
are both that about that old?
I'm 35.
There you go,
There-
sir. So you've been through it.
I have had plenty of experience. That's why I dismiss it. I'm like, no, I've had close relationships. If I have a connection with somebody, it's meaningful for a reason. But yeah,
That's fantastic. Let me just say hello to Cher and Melanated Chichi TV. What's up? I got Rob. If you guys are just popping in, this is Rob Mavida Loca and LV Rose Inso. And one is in New Jersey and one is all the way on the other side of the world. They have not met. They met on YouTube and they've been talking and, they're making it work. And we've been talking about communication and stuff like that. And both of you guys are great communicators, right? You say what's on your mind, quick to say what's going on and stuff, and yeah, it should be pretty cool. And Burpee Giant is saying, "Sup, Rob? What's up?" Did you see anything in the chat
Burpee's
that you
giant.
guys
What's up,
wanted
man?
to talk about, LV? Do you see any questions? Do you guys have any questions for LV and or Rob about anything? There, LV has an awesome. She's an influencer. Oh my God, I can't even point. She's over here somewhere. It's over there. Dang it, she's over here, right there. Yeah. So, anybody have any questions for them? They're attempting. How long? You said 1 month, right? It's been a month.
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
made a month.
it's been a month.
That's cool. So,
Thank you, Real Melanated.
yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, share. That's Rob and that's LV Rose. I should. I went on this one. I think I tagged them in the description of this video here. I was gonna make it all lovey-dovey, put hearts on the thumbnail. I was like, nah, man,
No,
we're not.
please,
That's
no.
I already knew you.
That's too cliche. Oh God.
No, I know, Rob. I was like,
No.
because when I was making the thumbnail, when I make my own, I don't care. It's like, boom, whatever,
Really?
long super neck guy, like whatever, I don't care. But then I have to, like, when I made it, like, if you're here, I'm like, oh. I gotta think what LV would think about it, what color. I was like, oh my god. Then I was like, what? Rob is not gonna be down for a pink thumbnail with hearts popping out and flowers.
No,
I'm
I
like,
definitely wouldn't.
so I went black.
Yeah,
I just went straight black.
That was good.
Classy with me in my suit and my AI super long one eyebrow. I don't know why I did that, but that's AI.
Yeah, I
But
won't like it also if you put hearts and pink something on your thumbnail. Like,
well,
kinda
that's
girly.
great because it's perfect. Because like I was like, Rob's not gonna like. I'm just gonna make it black and I'll just put a suit on and ma'am sir, I'm gonna be the ma'am sir. Ma'am sir, would you like some more water?
Oh god.
But did we see anybody in the chat asking questions about whatever? Let's see, Rushmore.
it's just they asking for me to dance and for me to sing. Like,
Oh.
guys,
You could sing. I'm telling you. Just sing Selena. You've been singing that song so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
so
know
but-
it practically. You know it. You could literally sing it.
LB, do you go to the karaoke bar?
yeah, I do.
But then is yours like a box? Is it a box? You like the box or the whole like the bar where everyone's there?
It depends. It depends on my friends, though. It really depends. I've been on a karaoke bar. I've been also in a like just a box kind of karaoke because karaoke here in the Philippines is big, like everywhere. Even though you won't go to any karaoke bar or karaoke places, each family here in the Philippines owned karaoke machines.
Mm-hmm.
So it's big. There's no need for you to go out to just sing.
That's exactly I see that, Rob. That's exactly like me. I have my own karaoke at my house, right? Because I don't wanna I don't feel comfortable unless I'm with friends. I feel safe when I'm with a group of friends. Not like here, the people I know here. I don't feel safe enough yet for them to go out and sing with them in a place because I don't know yet, right? There's not that close connection. But I like the boxes and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just looking for that one thing right there. Yeah, it was a question. Oh, here's a question. I was God's Mac finding out you so together. Why don't you tell your friends? Okay, Alvi. So it's one of those, right? Like it's like, hey, I didn't know, right? So
Right.
Oh my God.
Cowboys, what's up, man? How you doing?
Kuya Viking for that
Oh.
question. I didn't
So does
really
Burpee's
intend
Giant.
to tell it first. I didn't really intend to tell it first to anybody because it might not work out. Like, oh, I'm talking to this guy, blah blah blah, and then after how many days we're done. Like, I don't want it to be like that. I want to like tell it to my friend at least we are like kinda 60% sure that we're together. So that's the reason why at first I'm really kinda not that cool on announcing it to the people, most especially in my stream and to my close friends, because I was just really testing it out. If it will work, then okay, that's the time that I'm gonna announce it. Like, oh hey, I'm talking to this guy, blah blah blah. Because if it won't work, and then I will not announce it prematurely, like what the freaking fudge? Why would I announce a premature relationship, right?
that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense that you did that. And then real quick, what's up, 71 Cowboys? And then I see that there was a troll. Did you guys block him or kick the troll? Because I'm trying to find the
Just
part.
scroll up, you'll see him.
Okay,
Or her.
but
Probably her.
yeah, those
Or
are,
he,
I
she,
don't.
or a ma'am, sir. Let's say ma'am, sir.
Or Xia.
That's it.
Xia is another
Xia.
way to say it.
Mm.
Xia.
Let's just
Because
say
that's
that.
also ma'am sir, right, LV? Xia.
No, Sha is pertaining to you, like the second person.
Oh, ma'am sir, Xia.
No, the third person, the third Sha.
Third
That's a
person,
pronoun.
plural,
That's
third person
pronoun.
possessive. Oh my god, that's confusing.
That's a pronoun though. That's a pronoun.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I was thrown by it.
Melanated has a question for me.
Oh yeah. Hit that question. You know what? I'm not gonna even go scroll. We'll 1 and 10. If we see it again, we'll just kick it. All right, guys. Just let you know. I did put over here. Look, this is not a place for negativity, and this. You get out of here. Don't.
That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to
It's
say
on the-
earlier. There's stuff that still lingers as much like people. I guess I'm rent free in people's heads still, but whatever. Let me read the real melanated Chi-Chi's TV comment question.
Fantastic.
How long will it be before you both meet in person? Oh, right. So I'll double back. So I'm planning to go either late August or either late July. That's the only time I can go. Unfortunately, that's going to be really hot in the Philippines, but I'll somehow make it work. And I'm going to go for at least 3 weeks. That's my whole plan. So we'll see how it goes. Still looking
Yeah.
at the whole scheduling.
And how much vacation time do you get, Rob?
It depends. I mean, I could take a month, but I mean, I want to just take 3 weeks just to, experience Philippines. And with the jet lag and the time, I figure like we had that conversation, it should be enough time for me just to get to know it better and get to have a better connection with her, build off of it.
That's crazy. Okay, so 2 people already, maybe 3. So both Rev Rats Rides and also Crystal. Was it Crystal? Yeah, both Rev Rats Rides want you to scream, LV. But I don't know if you can scream on cue.
Yeah,
She could.
I can even scream while I'm singing, so I can, of course.
I don't know why they. It's gonna be weird to scream for no reason, right?
She'll normally scream when people get into her chat, so she couldn't do it.
I know. Look, there's people from. Do you see anybody here from your chat? Your people, your friends here, LV?
Kuya Vikings here, Crystal's here. I think Crystal's here.
I think Crystals and Rob both want you to scream. I mean, I'm thank you, LV, for not screaming, but you can. It's okay.
Okay, do you want me to scream now? Are you ready?
Okay. Okay, so
go.
it's like cry. I'm not sad. Okay, so 71 Cowboys, everyone's here. So LV has this patented. You should copyright that stream, LV, and just like sell it as a sound effect.
Oh my god! It was like a scream that a scream when you see a ghost.
A ghost. Okay, maybe we'll. Oh, there you go. There you go. LB. Okay, cool. So fantastic. Let's do 24 hours. We got it. We got it. Rudy. Hello, Rudy. Do you guys know Rudy?
No.
No.
I did. I got it. I got it. Oh, and oh yeah. Okay, I got you. So what's up?
You super chat and I'm gonna scream.
No. That's gonna involve me. I'm gonna have to scream too. My
I will
Rocky's
scream
gonna
for
freak
you,
out.
Bert. Don't worry. I will scream for you, Bert. Don't worry.
Okay. This is fun. I haven't had to do this. You know what's crazy is whenever something is working, there's always gonna have something on the side that's gonna cause it to not work, right? Or try to stop it, right? I did both, Rob. I did 2. What's up, 99 Midnight Gamer? And just text me if you see anybody. But yeah, so we'll move on, and just text me and then we'll get on it. Hopefully, they're gonna, next time we'll
it happens. It is what it is.
Hey, it's fine. It's one of those things. Let's see. So, LV, where have you traveled besides the Philippines?
Okay. Fun fact about me. I've traveled the Mindanao part. If you don't know, guys, Philippines has 3 major islands, which is Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. But I haven't traveled the Luzon area and Visayas area. The Luzon area is where Manila is located, while Visayas area is where Cebu is located. So yeah, I just traveled the Mindanao part, where Davao City and General Santos City is located, and other like very pristine places like beaches and all. But I haven't traveled that much.
And Mindanao, is that that's like a jungle area, right?
Not really though. Not really. If you're talking about the northern part. Kuya! Thank you.
There you go.
How did... Rev, you just walked. You missed it, Rev. Thank you so much. Fucking game. So, it's they really love your scream, Elvi. I'm telling you, that's craziness right there. What were we talking about? Mindanao is like the jungle area, right? Like, is that southern?
I am located in southern part though, and it's really not a jungle because we've got a lot of like malls here, high rise, not that high rise compared to Luzon area, but we have this like high rise buildings and all. Really not a jungle, but when you say northern part, yes, there are lots of like mountainous area there that also some part are not allowed to visit because of rebels, if you know what I mean. There are
Yes.
also parts that are like allowed for those tourists to visit. So it's not really jungle. It depends on which part you're in.
You know what,
True.
LV? You should try to get a job like this, like the real melanated share Chi Chi TV said. You should
It's
do
a good idea.
animated voiceover. And if you guys check out real melanated Chi Chi, she does like a lot of like movie trailers. So she watches a lot of movies. So
Oh, I do voiceovers though. Like have you checked some of my videos? I've sent one video to Rob that I voiced over. I don't know
It's
if
really
you
good. I don't know why she doesn't make it actual like job too.
yeah, man, like you could do that, like the voiceovers of things. There's people that do that kind of thing, but how do you go about finding a job like that to do the voiceover?
I
But
really don't know.
what is your favorite LV? What is your favorite Disney movie song? Like a song from the like a Disney movie.
Oh, from Mulan?
Enchanted.
Mulan, the
Mulan.
Reflection.
Reflection.
That's
And
by Lea Salonga, right?
Longa, which is a Filipina as well.
I know that
Full-blooded.
that's like a breakout for like, oh my god, these Filipino people can sing. I'm like, yeah, man. Everybody in the Philippines almost sings, right? Like, oh my gosh. So you like the Reflection, and what
Reflection
else?
and Aladdin. The Aladdin one. What's the title of that? I can show you the world.
A whole new world.
Whole
Whole
New
new
World.
world.
Which
Yeah, a whole
one you
new world.
like? You like the original one, that one that they put into the thing, or there's another one with um who sings it
I
also?
love the original one. They revived it now. I mean, not now, last year I guess. But I love the original one. Yeah.
The original is that People Bryson?
Yeah. That one.
People Bryson, right?
I love that.
Am I moving Southside?
Thank you, Kat.
Someone's calling us pendejos. Hey man, that
Yeah,
was my middle
Kat
name.
took care of it already.
Fantastic. I was like growing up, that was my
Entertainment.
middle name.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adam. Yeah, Adam, if you see anything inappropriate, man, just do the thing. Once I see it, removed.
Anyone who's not regular here, you guys will know. Just
Yeah,
you know,
and
unfortunately,
like
that's people are
it's
just sick on their heads,
it's
honestly.
open to everybody. Open to everybody. Like we just want to come and we're gonna talk and have a good time, but not open to people that are gonna do dumb crap. And I think I even put it in the dang ticker right
Herpes,
here.
take care, man.
Hey, peace
Good
out,
seeing you.
Giant. Yeah, and eventually, Giant, I'll have you on. We'll talk whenever you have the time. That was a fun thing. But I do. I think my Reflection may be my favorite too. I like Reflection,
I love
although I
Reflection.
can't sing it. I can't sing it because it's in the key. I don't want to screw it up.
I know. I cannot even reach it though because Lea Salonga's key is like soprano. I
Yeah,
am
right.
alto.
You're alto. So
I am alto.
what artist would you compare yourself to in regards to like singing? Not Lea Salonga is the. Who would you
Lea
compare
Salonga
yourself?
is no. Lea Salonga is way too high when it comes to singing.
Selena, maybe is that your key or your range? Because it's
She can hit some of her notes, some of them.
Kinda with a good amount of practice. Yeah.
How long do you normally sing for? Do you sing like for an hour, 2 hours, three
It
hours?
really depends on my mood, though. It really depends because there are days that I really love to sing. Like I can sing um way back when I was in college. I can really when we go home from school from 4 p.m. down to 8 a.m. we were singing in karaoke. I can do that when I'm in mood. But there
Right.
are times as well that I just sing like just nothing. Like washing the dishes, I sing. Like sweeping the floor, I sing. Those kind. But when you say that karaoke, it really depends on my mood.
Do you notice like when you're into your second hour, it's like the notes become easier to hit?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I don't know what is the reason though. Maybe because you really need to vocalize first before you sing. Actually, if we do not vocalize the first hour of singing, you can't really hit the note. But when you're at it already, you can really hit whatever song you would like to sing. I really don't know. I'm not an expert when it comes to that.
I don't know either. I just like singing. But I notice if I first start the first hour, I'm just like doing it. And I'm like, what's going on? And then as it stretches forward, like hour one, two, three, I'm like, hey, there you go. Someone asked me to sing more than words, and it's hard for me because there's two voices and it's set high, and then the other guy it's high, Nunu Buttoncourt, and the second guy goes on a falsetto hold, and then you go back to that, and it's like, oh my god, that's so weird. Like it's always two people
Right.
singing it.
The,
Um,
the voice change, the voice change. You can't do that.
yeah, it's hard, and then I could attempt. I would only attempt it if I've been only singing for 2 hours, because that I don't know what's that night, Tuesday night. I was like up to 10 o'clock. I was singing. It's been like 3 hours of singing. I was like, the mic actually like gave out. I was like, oh thank God, because I don't know if I could sing anymore.
But
What's your
do you know how to use your falsetto voice though?
little bit? I'm not. I just sing for fun, like little bit. It's
Not all of the men who are singers can really use falsetto. It's not that easy to use. Girls can
it's
do that, of course.
Yeah, it's hard though. I think I saw a new person. Did I see someone come in that's new here? Let's see. I don't think. What's up, Fong? How you doing, guys? Check out Fong. Hey guys, real quick. So people that need watch hours is Maiden's World of Wax, Rascal and Lucy, Allison Pearl Jam, Black Widow. She might have got it already, and then Fong Foodie Adventure, who's here,
Nice.
trying to make it into the program and just be fully monetized and just get it over with. And that's the goal with the crew. I have all these ninjas that I set and I help the group. I send that out first because like why help someone right away? Like let's just fold into someone who only has 500 watch hours when we get someone who's like 1,000 away. 1,000 away is not a lot. LV knows this because you get a lot on your live stream just like as I do. Like after the live stream, I check. I'm like, oh my god, that's almost 100 hours one day. You know, Rob. That's what I was telling you. Like when you're ready, don't worry. You could just
I'm not rushing it, I have a
yeah.
whole, this is just for fun. I don't, when I can, I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Widow. What's up, Black Widow? So yeah, I think she Black Widow is up in the house. Black Widow, this is Rob and LV. We were talking about long distance
Black
relationships, talking
Widow,
about
what's up?
singing. We had to kick out two trolls or three.
It
3.
doesn't matter,
Yeah, three trolls, but it was cool. That's what I love about this community. We can kind of just keep going. I'm not gonna entertain them like say, "F you, get the hell out." I'm not gonna do that. We're
I
just gonna
don't, I
just
don't,
we
I
just
don't,
keep going. Just like I remember I'm a teacher, so I'm used to like we have a job to do. Let's go. Click it.
Exactly.
Thank you, Adam, and whoever else clicked them and took away the message. If I see that, I'm just
Knots
gonna
too,
time them out.
Knots took care of him, so.
Thank you so much, Knots. And yeah, that's what I love about this community, man. Like, if we see something like that, we just keep going. We don't spend a lot of time talking about, even though I'm talking about it now, but it's only to prove the point of the community's like heart and caring for each other, right? I love these guys here, and they have our backs. I have their back, and that's the thing. We want to put the hours and our efforts into the ones, and once they get into the program, then it's the second tier. Second tier
Happy
people are
girl.
people coming up. What's up, happy girl?
Happy
Yeah,
girl.
and
Make a
then-
little shout out. That's our friend. What's up?
Oh, here you go. Here's a question for both of you guys from Viking.
I need a charger.
Oh God, you know the answer, man. Yeah.
You
Oh.
answered that. You answered that.
Nah, he knows the answer.
Okay,
Um,
let me read it real quick. Let me read it. So, question, guys: do you guys delegate phone call time, and when it's cutoff time, do you talk to each other and talk to other into more time chatting on a sweet sense? Oh, no, okay, because I was catching up on chat and just making sure
hot
I'm not
question,
missing.
Kuya.
Who's gonna? Okay, wait. Let's see. Who's gonna answer? Oh, you know what? This is the. Hold on, because this is it's loaded. This is a loaded one.
Let
uh,
Rob answer that.
I'll
that,
answer. All right, let me just read it one time.
okay, while you're reading it, okay. So this is it reminds me when you were kids, like long time ago with the phone, and you like fall asleep on the phone and like the busy sign. Do you
Oh
remember
my,
that?
deja
I'm pretty
vu.
sure the chat, right? Like you're talking to someone on the phone and it's late, and you're like next thing you know, wake up in the morning and your head hurts because the phone was digging into the side of your head, and it's the busy sound. Then you're like, oh
Right.
my god. I wonder if they were talking. You feel so bad the whole day. You don't even call back. You just go see them at school and like, and you walk up to each other and you're like, okay, what's gonna happen here? You know, like I was talking for 4 hours, man. You I just hung up on you because obviously the person hung up because it's busy, right? You kept it on, but yeah, Google Chi Google me. Oh, okay. I miss calls with the house phone. I miss the cord. You know what's crazy? The cord phone. Elvi, do you have a cord phone still? The
What do you
one with
mean?
the phone, like the house phone with the cord?
No.
Because I used to in my old apartment, and it was
We
nostalgic, right?
no, we don't have that.
That's cool. Rob, you just have a cell phone, right? As far as communication.
Yeah, I just have a cell phone and obviously my laptop too. But yo, just to go to your question, I mean, I guess we kind of do, like, we like kind of both. Like, if I'm out too long in the city, or I don't know, somewhere around South Jersey, she's like, "Hey, are you coming home soon? Or are you gonna be home?" You know, we always keep updated with what we're doing, and vice versa. If she's, I don't know, out and about her friends or doing her side hustles, you know, I always try to find out. I mean, not even just the stream too. Obviously, stream too. See, oh, how long is the stream gonna go? You know, not to cut it or anything, but yeah.
That's yeah. I'm just catching chat. We're talking about like pagers and phone. You know, like remember?
And
Did you?
Nextels, yeah, I used to have a freaking what's that? Sidekicks, all of them way back in the day.
LV, did you ever have a pager
No.
or beeper or pager? I
The
th-
first phone that I had was the Nokia one. That's the
two,
first one.
Nokia 252 with snake.
Chirp chirp, yeah, hell yeah.
Do you guys?
Yeah,
You guys? That's the best phone ever, man. Like that thing would. I bet you if you threw it on the like it was so rugged.
that's the first phone I had with the snake game. Yeah.
Have you beat the? Have you guys beat the snake game? Because I heard you could beat it. I've never.
I've never beat
Uh,
that from the Nokia phone.
Yeah, because you're supposed to make it feel all of it, and it ends up like eating the end of the tail, and it's all complete, right? I remember seeing a YouTube video on that. I'm like,
Never-
oh hell no,
no,
impossible.
it's impossible. After
I
if
think
it's long already, I will like game over.
I got,
Up,
not even close. I had an Alcatel.
what's that? Alcatel.
It's
Alcatel
a,
is the small phone, right?
I know the 252 was there. Then I think the Alcatel was like pretty small, and then
Yeah, phone. Yeah, I
Dinosaur,
used
no
to have that
internet. Yeah, I remember that. Catatayment. The loading, it's like a dinosaur. You can't play the game or it's loading. I remember that from way back.
could you imagine trying to do YouTube with the dial-up, right? The dial-up phone where the
What
remember
about
that?
AOL?
That's the dial-up, man. It's like I'm gonna go play some games. Let me go
What
make
about
me
the
some
AOL?
food.
Did you used to have AOL back in the day?
I remember that.
That like
That that thing took forever, man. And when you
ever, and
download
it
a
was supposed to
song,
be
it's
fast internet back in the day.
so what? Okay, so uh, what if, like, do you think you guys would be together like long distance style, like, say you guys met on AOL, right? And for some reason you were able to talk to each other in some way.
Right.
If it was one of those things where you had to actually be at your house to, you didn't have this. This was not around. There's no such thing as this or internet or
Oh,
you know
only
that
the
kind of
internet?
not even that. You actually have to go to your house and plug it into the phone cord. That what if you think you could do it with you and the phone is attached with the wire. It's old school.
Oh, the
So
one that you need to carry with you so that you can talk to somebody.
like you actually have to go to your house and use the phone there because it's plugged in the wall. How hard do you think that'd be for you guys at this point right
Oh my
now?
God. It would be
Right
Like
now,
hard.
without no phone, that would be hard, man.
yeah, like yeah,
It,
you're gonna have to go home, right? Like
I would have to
okay,
send. I would have to send like a pigeon or something like to swim across or like fly across.
see, that's crazy, right? Because like it's
MySpace.
harder.
Oh my god, hell yeah.
Yeah, the freaking
it
MySpace.
is.
You know what's crazy? My TV outside. It's old. We got it from my brother-in-law. We drove to Oklahoma to get it. 7 hours. It's big. It's pretty big, but it has MySpace on it. It's that old. But StarCraft. What I played StarCraft. That was a
I
fun
played
game.
that. I played
But
that. Diablo on the
yeah, I
PC.
played StarCraft and then Diablo, the first one.
Yeah.
LB, do you play video games?
I don't.
Do you like video games?
I do. There are video games that I love to play, but the video games that you have right now, like PS3, PS4, I don't. I don't. I'm an idiot when it comes to that. Honestly, I'm kinda a nerd. I would prefer reading books over
Nuts.
playing video
I
games.
know.
Yeah.
Are we missing chat right here? So she like, uh, Rob, do you like what's the your favorite book that you've read?
Oh,
Favorite book?
my favorite book.
Art of
I've
War.
got a lot of
Art of
favorite
War
books.
by Sun Tzu. Or
Yeah.
it's a book you read for your whole life.
I need to reread it again though. I read that like I don't know 4 years ago maybe. I feel like I need to
It's
pick it up again.
You do, but I like that book, but it's something you don't read once. You read it in the different
Oh yeah,
parts of your life because as you change, the book will change off what you're
oh
doing.
yeah, yeah,
Your
yeah.
Really?
I
concept of it all.
Maybe
Like
I
that's
read.
from
Maybe I just read through it. I need to read it again.
yeah,
Yep.
because you're gonna be able to apply these things now. From 4 years ago, whenever you read it, you didn't have these specific challenges in front of you. You had challenges back then, right? So it's like
Mhm.
you read it every cycle of four. Every time you change in life, like I moved over here, I'm doing this. Here's my new set of friends. Read it again because now there's new challenges. Here's a new challenge between the long distance thing and the trolls coming in, right? And like, hey, let's cool. We'll just block them. Who cares, right? So in itself is war in some way. War is a battle of against whether it's your psychology or psychological warfare or whether it's actual physical, right? So it's always good to
Absolutely.
reread that book, which is I like that book because as you go through your life, you change. So therefore, the message that coming out of the book is going to change. Just like many books, right? And many movies. What's your favorite book, LV?
I got a lot. I've got a lot of favorite books though, like from fiction to non-fiction. I do have a lot. Like I
What's your
can't.
favorite nonfiction?
Let me think. Let me think.
As you're thinking, I love the Art of War, and then I tried reading the Prince Machiavelli because I like
Yeah,
Tupac, and he's like
I
I want to read Machiavelli, the Prince. I couldn't get through it too much.
Nicholas. I forgot the author.
Nikolai
Nikolai. Yeah.
Nikolai Machiavelli or something, right? It's the Prince. I tried reading it.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know because I don't know. It's not like applying to me too much. And I did like The Secret when I first read it. You ever read The Secret where everything there's these energies
No,
in
I
the
haven't
world that
read
you
it.
could tap into and stuff like that? I'm like,
Like
okay, that's
chakras or just auras?
something like that, where we are all just connected in some way, and then you could kind of manifest stuff in. I mean, when I read it, I was way back before I really fully understood a lot of stuff. But now I like it because yes, you can manifest happiness by not surrounding yourself with bullcrap, right? And like
Yep. Yeah.
You can manifest happiness. Yes, you were right, secret, but it's not magic. It's just me saying, you know what? I don't have time for that nonsense. Let me go do this. Because you have a choice to go straight, left, right, back, wherever, right? Just like us at the trolls, like yeah, whatever. Just move on.
Take yourself out of the situation, you know.
If you can.
Whatever. Yeah, you can. But no, I'm saying, like me, I just moved away. If whatever happens, you know, I know where I'm at, so my mind's
Right.
not there. Not said a comment. He said, "I just read Death Curse." I haven't read that.
What?
I have not read that either.
Curse.
Okay, let's catch up with the chat because there are some books there popping
That's a
out. Death Curse, Chris. Okay, but please join my main chat. Okay, it's asking. Fong likes picture books. I doubt that because Fong's a smart dude. He probably is reading The Prince right now, or he's probably reading some crazy hard book. Actually, you know what? The hardest book that for me to read, the absolute hardest book ever to read. It's not that I don't want to read it. Is the Bible. It's so hard to read.
What's a death curse?
I never heard of that book.
Is that like from a movie or?
Oh,
I don't know.
Harry Potter, Death Curse.
Oh.
I was like,
Yes.
damn, bro, which one are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like thinking like, oh, is that Death Curse? Who's that by? Is that by Stephen King? Is that by Dean Koontz? Is that, you know? I'm thinking of like
J.K.
all
Rowling's.
the right, but
Oh, wait,
I-
isn't it by J.K. Rowling's? Because she did the Harry Potter series.
it might be. I'm pretty sure these
No, it's-
guys.
Isn't it by J.K. Rowling's?
The
Oh,
what?
it's about his son. It's about Harry Potter's son. Oh shit.
So I did make a comment of the Bible. I do read it in the morning because it's something I use to better myself. Right, I'm not gonna talk too much. Rushmore has a good podcast. He talks about pop culture stuff, but he is also like a preacher teacher kind of thing, right? They're like a reverend kind. So he says the Bible is the only book I really read nowadays. And me too. Like I read, but it's crazy because I can't sit and read long because it's like there's so much, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's a hard read, but and sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, oh man, is it me? Like, am I drifting or is it this? Any Bible, okay? I mean, it could be any denomination. It's this big thing of rules and stuff, and you try to apply it. It's such a hard read for me because it's like I can't sit and read like long. It's just like let me see what I can understand and stop when I understand it. Could you imagine reading a book like that, like Death Curse, right?
Yeah.
Say we all picked up Death Curse, and it took us 30 years to read it and understand it,
Jeez. Like the whole concept of it. Wow.
just in itself, right? Like you know,
Entirety? Oh, the entirety itself. All right.
yeah, and that's like me, like reading the Bible, right? Like I still fully don't understand it, and I'm 48 years old, right? I've been kind of so it's like one of those. What if we took books like that and tried to actually like really take it in, you know?
True.
It's craziness. But it's wait, let's see. What's up, Cats for Nelson? How you doing? So Cats for Nelson, anybody else popping in here? This is Mi Vida Loca, Rob and LV.
Hey,
And
Cats for
LV, we're still waiting on LV's book.
Oh, you're reading.
Nakalimutan the question. Hindi ko alam.
I have this Philippine book. Like I don't know if it's international one, but the title is He Said, She Said. It's all about the perspective of a guy versus the perspective of women. The title of the book is He Said, She Said. I don't know if you've read that, but that's one of my favorite. And also the Anne Frank's.
The
book
Diary of Anne
Frank.
Frank. Diary of Anne
Yep.
Frank, right?
Yep.
That's a good one. I don't know if you guys know this. I took a lot of film. I went to a field trip of the Holocaust Museum Wednesday, yesterday, and it was nice. Not nice. It was solemn. Yeah, it was like, oh my god, all pictures, all this stuff. It just broke it all down. You know, it's a good story of like. Trying to like when I read Anne Frank in high school, I thought like, okay, maybe she'll survive, man. This is it's gonna happen. It's okay, you know. It's one of those that it's
Yeah,
sad.
when you're immature and then you read that book, I at first when I first read that book, like I did not understand the full meaning of it at first. And then when I reread it in my like late 20s, like, oh, okay, all right, I understand what's inside the book.
It is, and yeah, it's one of those things, and there's like so many books of that same type of thing. Oh, here, Rob. We'll shift gears a little bit on the books, and it's just because I don't want to go to a particular thing. I'm like, because it's
Right.
if I keep going, it's gonna end up political too much, or either to that or religious or
Yeah, let's
what
stay
that side.
clear away from that.
Remember, I'm a teacher, so like I could feel it shifting.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
know.
hey, we're about to stop.
We're
Go
going
this way,
into a
let's go
dark,
this way.
dark path.
Not, it's not dark. It's not dark.
Not
It's
dark.
just
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
we all have our own opinions and our beliefs and our core values, and the cool thing about all of us is that no, it's one of those things where I didn't want to talk too much about Anne Frank and stuff, and I do kind of like, it's okay. I'm a history teacher, although I do know a lot of history stuff that we consider facts are written by the people who are the strongest people, and they
Oh
write
yeah,
it, right? I do know that. So like, that's that piece. And then, so is that book, whatever book we're reading about the history of the Philippines or wherever, is that thing accurate? The history of Peru, is that thing accurate? Or was it written by some European conquistador, whatever, coming over and said, this is what this place is? And that's what we're seeing, right? So there's a lot of stuff out there like that. It's like, oh man. So, it's hard to take things for like what they are, because there's other things, I did want to ask this though. I did want to ask this, just shifting, in terms of like, are there any legends that you remember, like as a child, LV in the Philippines? Is like legends of whatever, like the aswang, like stuff like that.
a lot. There's a
What's
lot. As
what's
a
the
matter of
one that
fact,
really
there's a lot
scares you?
that really scares me a lot. None, none, because when I was a kid, all of the legends that were introduced to us were like kiddie story. Like it's a legend, yes, but they make it into something that the kids won't be scared, but we will be entertained. Those kind. But yeah, there's a lot of Philippines though.
What's one though? And we'll get one from Rob if he knows, like from like your area, like and I'll tell you one from Guam.
There's plenty of folklore in
Just
Jersey.
like or no, like, do you like, you're in like
Oh, childhood?
your child, or like I'm from Guam. I'm from Texas, United States, but then I'm gonna say something like on Guam growing up like as a
Oh,
kid. So on Guam,
I
they
wouldn't
believe
know.
there's this thing called Tatomona. It's the spirits of the ancestors, and they live in the jungle, right? And you're supposed to respect the jungle, and they'll take you and stuff like
Oh yeah,
that. And
there's that kind of legend here in Philippines as well.
yeah, and I when I was a kid, I didn't want to go to the jungle by myself. And there's a banyan tree. It's a wicked tree that looks all like wicked. It's a banyan tree, and that's it. They say where they live there. The roots are all like twisted. It looks like people, like twisted people.
Distorted.
The banyan tree. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it
sure
is.
you see it. It's like,
That's
oh my god, that tree looks weird. So I think, yeah, I get it. Like that scared me, and it made me not want to go out in the jungle. It made me not want to like destroy the nature and stuff like that, because they're there protecting it. Is there anything like that in from where you're from?
Here in the Philippines, there's a lot, Bert. Like they said, oh, do not. As a kid, they are usually warning us na when the clock strikes 6 p.m. You should not be outside house, because there will be like this mythical creatures that would get you, kidnap you, and whatsoever, and then eat you alive. Those kind of shit. Like we have this kind of
Those
we have this there's a lot of like mythical creatures that according to them live in a very secluded area, or like jungle forest, some kind of like that. Yeah, we got a lot as well, and we have this kind of fairy things. Like whenever you go visit a jungle or any kind of like mountainous area, you need to respect the nature, because there are creatures there that lives and wants peace. If you will disturb them, they're gonna get their revenge on you. Those kind. Yeah, we have like that as well.
Yeah, and on Guam, the word there's probably a word for it, but on Guam, they speak Chamorro, right? It's not English and or what. It's a Spanish kind of thing, but it's when they get you, it's called fanagi, to get you back, or you're there now. Here's your payback, fanagi. So what is it called on your thing when they come and visit? It's fanagi on Guam, in the Philippines. So like if a spirit visits you, what is it called? Like
Poltergeist, exorcism.
oh no, like we good, we're good. We'll probably go stay for about maybe 5 more minutes, guys. LV, do you have a live stream coming up?
No, 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 no.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So I know I try not to go too much past like 8 o'clock, but yeah, there's a saying when they visit. Haunting is what it's called here in the States, right? Where a spirit visits you, it's a haunting, right? They come. What is it called in the Philippines when they visit?
I don't know. I
There's
really don't. Like,
is there
we
a
have
word?
we have this kind of belief that if a spirit visits your house, maybe because they need help or something like that. We have that kind of belief, but I don't know what we call it though. I don't
How
know.
how about you, Rob? Do you remember like a childhood thing from like your like the homeland areas? Is there anything they ever told you from there? Like
Well, I guess from my mom's side in Peru, they have like it's kind of absurd, but like there's like a saying like in the mountain regions that there's like dwarves, but not like human dwarves, like actual like dwarves. So it's mainly for people who live in like the mountain region. Like they would say that the dwarves would like steal your belongings, steal like little kids. It's just here. It's like folk tales, but that's like something that my mother would always tell me. like that's something you have to watch out. Like when you're a little kid, you go there, don't go, you know, dilly dallying or whatever in the forest or whatever.
so,
But yeah, it was like a scary story. She would even tell me like as I'm growing up, like they might come. Like how there's a tooth fairy and like what's the other story? Yeah, it's like something like that. To that equivalent, but evil supposedly.
that's on Guam we have that too. It's called the duendes, but it's
Oh
probably
yeah,
called duendes
they
too.
call it
Same
they
name.
call it they call it duendes.
Even
Oh no way!
Philippines.
What the hell?
Even
We have
Philippines.
something as well.
So maybe
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
true. That's crazy.
The duendes
Because
are real.
I thought I'm like I hear that as a kid. I'm like, yeah, I don't believe that. Now you're telling me
Yeah.
that you guys have that in the Philippines? Like what the fuck?
Like yeah, duende. We have that like
Yeah,
the pointed
duendes.
one.
Yeah, they get the kids. If the kids go out and you gotta get
Yeah,
home, or
Well,
yeah,
maybe it is
yeah.
true. I don't know. Holy shit.
They live on
Well,
this like
it could be because of the Spanish, right? The Spanish and the conquest and stuff, right?
yeah.
Because went all the way to the Philippines and also Guam, right?
Yep, yep, yep,
So
yep.
so
The
that's
Spanish
harang.
word.
And
Para?
then what do you call it? Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's a good book. I was just catching up
Oh,
with
I
some of the books.
read that one as
I
well.
like
Rich
that
Dad.
book. Robert Kiyosaki, right?
Yep, yep, yep. I've read that book as well.
And what is it? The Latte Factor, right? Robert, you read the Robert Kiyosaki Rich Dad Poor Dad? It's basically he talks about
I haven't read it.
there's a latte factor, right? Like the Starbucks costs this much. What if you do Starbucks and use that for something else? Yeah, it's financial, like
I see. I see.
Financial
yeah.
aspect. Yep.
So it's pretty cool. So like Rob, if you had a child, would you use legends and folklore to like keep like say you live in the country? Would you say,
Yeah.
hey man, don't go out there. See that fence way out there? Don't. There's duendes over there. They're gonna get you.
Honestly, I feel like it's instilled in me, and it's just like when you guys just said that, I'm like, I guess I'm not crazy for like knowing that as a kid. When my mother would tell me that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would honestly like I'd pass that folklore tale to my next generation. I'm pretty sure Elvie would too.
Oh
I
yeah.
did. I did.
100%.
And guess
you did?
who-
Oh shit! What did they say?
100%. Like if you tell me, I would be basically the one. Like I would really like instill the old kind of like raising your kids here in the Philippines. the kind
It's
of strict kind of
How did,
raising the kids.
right. How did
which
your
is
kids take it when you mentioned duendes though? Like, and being in this generation, like these kids grow up different compared to like kids back in the day. How did they take it?
my kids.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, okay. I was like,
Those
okay.
are the kids, but
I'm sorry. I
I know.
was
I was
reading the
like, wait,
chat.
Elvin doesn't
I was
have any
like,
kids yet. At least
we
that I
should
know
color
of.
like this. Am I facing you in the chat?
Fong, that's so funny.
Hey, Rob. Okay, were you talking to me? Like, like we should like. All
I
right,
was like,
turn.
we can have for like a quick second.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They believe. Okay, so from like a child, right? Like you raise them, and up until about like 11, they're gonna believe everything you say to them. Like maybe 10. Now it's even less, right? But when my kid was a kid, he's 18. I would tell him, and he would not go. Dad, I need to go
Mm.
over there. Even in our yard, our yard has like jungle like things, and he's like, Dad, can you come with me to get there? Son, it's daytime, and they only come at night. Oh yeah, yeah. When he's like looking back, he's still scared, but cool. Don't go outside the yard. Don't wander far away because they're gonna get you. And it's easier to say that. It's just like telling them they're Santa Claus, right? That's also a lie. No, that's also lying, right?
Mhm.
So, but then it did help them stay where they're supposed to, and it does like, and later on when they feel like Dad, there wasn't it. Nah, there isn't. Then you say, by the way, this is what I was told when I was a kid. Then that also opens up the whole thing on like you gotta respect the older people. You gotta respect them.
Yeah.
We have this thing called manini. You bless. You grab their hand and you bless them like that. Do you guys do that?
Oh, mano. That's
Yeah,
mano
like
in
bless,
Filipino.
bless, and then you like
Yes.
kiss the hand
Yeah.
or smell it.
Yep.
Rob, do you
Yep.
guys
Yep.
do that? Like at your family side, like to bless the older people?
Like mano po. Like
no,
you're
Yeah, Paul. Like yeah, right, right.
gonna
So
kiss.
no.
that's one thing. I mean, I like the respect for
I
elders
love
part and
that.
stuff.
I read rats.
Hey, peace
That's
out, Rep. But yeah, man. This was cool. LV, you actually talked more than I thought you were gonna talk. I don't want to come on. You're talking. It's cool. There you go.
Yeah, she can do it.
Oh,
I'm
look at
so
that.
nervous though. This is my
Oh,
first time to be interviewed. Not my
this is
first time
a.
to be in.
So how was
It's
it? Were
not.
you scary? Are you scared? Was it scary or no?
I was nervous at the beginning though.
But now it's good,
Like
right?
yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. As time
So
passes by, it's good.
it's fun. It's just friends talking, right? But check this out. Casino Comics. His name is Mike. He's talking. His daughter's half Native American, and she tells her cousins about skinwalkers. So they're skinwalker,
Whoa.
the shapeshifter, right? Um,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure they also have that in the Philippines, and also of course even if down South America. Um, that's some
shapeshifters.
shapeshifters are some like scary stuff. And that's a Native American thing. And man, if you want to see some like cool legends, read like Native American legends and stuff about like the Phoenix and all this shapeshifters and Chaco Canyon. There's a lot of cool information about that, like parts of Arizona and stuff like that. Um, and there's like UFOs and so, and it's like, oh my god, maybe that's just something else. And you know
Well,
what,
like
honestly.
Roswell. Like,
Yeah, because that area is like heavy with Roswell, especially UFOs and stuff. But then if you also look at the history of that place, that's all like Native American places, and it's like sacred to them too. Um, but when I was a kid, I maybe twice I probably saw something really kind of crazy in the jungle when I was camping. But it was probably my imagination. I've not seen the craziness that people talk about, like duendes and stuff. Have you, LV?
No, never.
But are you guys okay? Are you?
Are you a big fan of camping though?
Well, no, not now. I used to camp like on Guam because there's really nothing to do. The island is only 30 miles long, so like you got to think of
No.
stuff to keep you occupied, right? Let's go camping. We'll go surfing. We'll go
I
camping.
would love to do that though, camping. It's just that
I went.
I'm way
I
too
went
scared.
camping in South Jersey. In the,
Like
oh,
glamping in the.
I was gonna say that I went camping in South Jersey a couple years, maybe like 2 years ago with some of my friends. I went camping also in Vermont, but we went camping in South Jersey. I'm like, all right, maybe I'll see the Jersey, the infamous Jersey Devil, because we
The
were in the
Jersey
Pine
Devil, huh?
Barrens where the folklore. Yeah, you know, I did hear weird noises, but my friends told me it's probably a coyote. I mean, it was probably a coyote, but my imagination, you know, kind of, huh? There's a folklore
I
about wait,
I
I
do
can't
want
hear you.
to have to do campings though. It's just that I'm way too like scared of like animals and insects that would be present in that area. You know what I mean? I'm way too scared. I
Yeah, I
don't like.
mean, there's camping that's not quite camping. It's called glamping, right, Rob? Like where it's like a nice tent with the air
I go
conditioner. And
camping, man. I rough it out. If you
yeah,
see my shorts, I rough it out.
see. So when you visit LV in the Philippines, just like LV's try to do a thing where you guys can camp where it's not too much, where there's not too much snakes, and just somewhere nice and just get a tent and you know you
Maybe
can
so.
you can
Maybe.
camp.
Yeah,
Maybe.
there's a lot of spots here in the Philippines that you
I
could
mean, I'd
even
rather
go.
stay in a hotel because I know it's gonna be hot in the summertime, especially, or an
Yeah,
Airbnb with a
oh,
pool.
unless
indeed.
unless you
Or
guys go to
is it
Baguio.
monsoon? Is it monsoon season? From what you guys were telling me last time when we had a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
It's
either way, I'd rather be in the AC, cooling out.
And
Yeah,
you
because if you go out with it during summer, you really need to bring with you a gallon of water since you're gonna be
Oh wow.
drinking. Since you will be sweating too much during
Mm.
summer, and you're not. It will be your first time here in the Philippines, so you're not really used to Philippine
I would
heat.
need a waterproof phone so I could go live and make some good content.
right? I know you're gonna have to swap the SIM card too, because it's gonna be like
Oh,
one
really?
thousand. Dude, for real, you gotta like make sure because the roaming is gonna be killer.
Well,
Uh,
what about just buy a new phone down there and
yeah,
then
but
I
just
can
make
just
sure
log
you
on?
purchase minutes there. I'm pretty sure LV can tell you. I had a friend
Yeah,
that went
I'd
there
rather just
for.
do that. I'll buy another phone.
He was there for 2 weeks. Just started using his phone from Guam. Oh my God, it
Uh-huh.
was almost $1,000 bill. I'm like, and this is way back like early
Hell
2000. I'm like,
no. Oh no, I'll definitely
oh my
switch this.
God,
I'll
dude,
switch another.
you didn't. He forgot to turn the roam off, so it was
Oh,
roaming.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
yeah. So
you can purchase SIM card here and phone, and then we have this kind of Wi-Fi though and
oh,
data.
okay. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up. Viking Gaming is asking me to scroll up and read the comment. Sorry, Viking. My native. Okay. So this this is a comment right here. Native Maori tradition. We press our noses together. It's a gesture to welcome and let your spirit in for a warm welcome. That's cool. So Maori, you know the Maoris, um, LV.
Maori in New
Maori.
Zealand, yeah.
Yeah. So I like they have a very good like cultural thing. That's so Viking. That's like with the faces, right? What is that place called? Rapa Nui? Is that Rapa Nui? That
No,
movie and the faces. So yeah, New Zealand has some. Isn't that where
yeah,
Harry Potter
Kuya,
was shot there?
Kuya Viking is a Maori though.
That is cool.
A real
Um,
Viking.
Maori and Danish.
that's
Oh, Danish.
Viking gaming. Those two are like really like cool ones because the Maori they're like a warring culture like and then you also have the Danish and stuff so it's like a cool mix right there. Maori, man, that is a cool mix. But then that's the one he wanted me to see. But yeah, it is almost 8:30 and I'm glad you guys came on. We only had 3 trolls and that's fine.
Thank you for having us as well.
Hey man, thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you for having us. It was really fun, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I didn't write down questions. I didn't know what I was gonna ask you. I was just asking questions as they came.
just to
So
for one.
all of it was just
Oh, you
improv.
won. That was actually really good, man.
Yeah, because I didn't know because Elvie said she was nervous, so I didn't want to write a bunch of questions that are not gonna be able to be answered.
Ooh,
Um, so
actually.
yeah,
Okay, it's normal. It's pretty normal, I guess, to be nervous when you do things first time. Since
yeah. So
this is my first time being interviewed. Like it's not my first time to be in a panel. but it's my first time to be interviewed. That's why I'm kind of nervous
Yeah.
and shy at the same time.
It's fun. So now you could someone invites you, then it's like it's easy. They're just gonna ask me questions.
There's a lot of channels that want to invite me on a panel. It's just that I say no to some of them because I'm pretty nervous and I'm not that kind of sure what kind of interview they're going to like ask me. But yeah, maybe everyone
Good
has
evening,
it there.
Sing.
So I can say yes to some of them. I guess so.
Well, I'm happy you trusted me enough to come on, and because I could have asked you anything.
Yeah,
I
actually,
could
because
have. But yeah, I like it. I just try. I don't really write them down. I just see how where it's going, your comfort level of both of you, and here we are. Where we can take it, where we shouldn't take it, and it's fun. It's just like people talking, right? Um,
hmm
but
yeah.
yeah, and then I'm gonna head out because it's like what 8:24. It's been about a good hour, which is awesome. Um, so you want to? Do you have any announcements, Rob, for the chat?
One announcement. So my friend Knots Gaming, also Kuya Viking, also has streams, but it's because the time zone is kind of like because me and Knots are in the same time zone. Um, Kuya has awesome channel too. He does different types of games, video games on the I think on the PlayStation, right? PlayStation 5
Yeah,
or 4.
PS3. 3?
So, oh, okay. So he does
No,
different types of games on.
PS4. Is it PS4, Kuya?
I think it's 4 or 3. I think one of those. I think it's 4.
4, 4.
4 PS4, yeah. Um, he has an awesome channel, gaming, and he actually interacts with his chat as well. The only thing is like I try to catch it, but it's usually in the morning in my time. So like I'll stop in really quickly just to catch some of it before I'll catch like a couple of minutes because that's when he's usually finishing it. But yeah, my friend Knots also has a nice streaming channel as well. Same time, he has one tomorrow. So he has like this segment, the Alien game, by the director of the movie Alien, Geiger. So he's doing the game Alien Isolation. So it's like a really suspenseful, and it's also kind of a scary game too. So we've been going there, doing some giveaways for like her community as well. But it's fun. Like we'll be there tomorrow on Knott's stream tomorrow. Knott's the best gamer.
That's
Not
fantastic.
I'm gonna be, not I'm gonna be there for the screams though. Not the game, but the screams. Okay.
Knott's gonna get scary.
I've connected to Knots and also the Viking. So after the stream and I go get my snack and stuff like that, I'll go and I'll watch. Make sure I make a good connection. Watch shorts and
Cool.
stuff like that. Guys, also Rushmore show goes live tomorrow night, and they talk about pop culture stuff. Thank you so much, Rushmore. You'll enjoy it, Rob, because it could be video games. They'll talk about the
Yeah,
best
I
video
like
games.
hearing video games. I'm
Yeah.
subbed to the Rushmore.
Okay, cool. So guys, yeah, check out Viking and then Knots. Check out the Rushmore. Go ahead and check out. I'm seeing if there's anybody else that does lives who's still kind of here. I think Rev does lives. Dirk Remington does lives. He goes on road trips throughout the United States. So there's a lot of people on here that do particular lives. Viking and Knots, thank you for coming in, guys, and yeah, I'll connect with you guys. Make sure I go. Sometimes it's weird on the time difference, so if I don't get it, I'll make sure I hit some videos. But thank you all for coming. We're gonna wrap up now. Yeah, because the guests they gotta go do other things, and thank you guys for coming. We'll talk backstage real quick before we
Cool.
So just hold up, and then you guys, thank you so much, and the chat. We'll see you. I'll be back on
Yeah.
Tuesday. So yeah, Rushmore tomorrow night, and then Knots and Viking. They also have live streams. Connect with them, and then you'll see
8
the
p.m.
upcoming.
Central. All right, I'll put the notify for Rushmore as well.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Central tomorrow, and I'm gonna try my best to get on to that rush. I get home and I try to catch a bunch of content, so I will write that down and make sure I get into it since I don't have a live until next Tuesday. But thank you all for coming.
Pat, take care, brother.
You guys have a good night, Adam, Modern Day Breakfast Club, Clue, everybody else, whoever else just chilling. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Paalam,
One of our
paalam.
else our lives. See you guys. Peace out.
Paalam.
Then